Hi guys, it's Rob, and I just wanted to share a quick video with you, really asking you a question about what is marketing? What is marketing to you? What does it mean for you and your business? And why I think as modern businesses we've got huge opportunity to really become our own marketing expert and grasp our own business messages. So I just wanted to sort of share with you a couple of ideas about what I think the old ways were, and how it's evolved to become something more dynamic, but ultimately something we can control and very, very affordable. So I want you to imagine in the old days, this is you and your business with a great idea. You're a small business, you've got a local audience, but you can't reach them, you don't know how to talk to them. So you had to go back in the old days to, and I say old days, this is a few years back, you go to someone who owned the media. So this would be newspaper person, it would be press, it would be print, and they would basically buy space and you rent space on their platform in order for you to reach your customer. Now, this was all well and good, and it used to work, but it used to mean that you couldn't really get your message across without having lots of cash. You know, this would be expensive. It would be very, very pricey. This media owner here wouldn't really understand your product here. They just put you somewhere here that they think that this collective of people who are your assumed customer would then read and expect that transaction to come back down this way to you, for then you to hopefully make more money. Now, that was all well and good, but then obviously social media came along and digital came along, and we're very much now in what I call modern marketing. The new ways produce a lot of opportunities for you and your business. Back in the old days, your customer group would rely on this to find out what's happening. They'd rely on it to build trust in brands and find out what's needed for their business or their lives. But very often it was whoever's got the biggest budget wins. For small businesses over here, it wouldn't be any good. So now what we have in the 21st century for modern marketing, still the same small business making their widgets or their cafe or their books or their services or their professional services or their life coaching, whatever it may be, whatever product this is a small business. It's a very local audience still. Limited budgets, that doesn't change since the old ways. No one's found pocketfuls of money anywhere, and no one understands, as before, no one understands the product of this person quite like that person. But now what happens is, instead of the media owner being potentially an unscrupulous type, what happens now is we still have the media owner part of it, but this and this are the same person. So you as a small business owner now own your own media. So you've got owned media. So this is now your social platforms, your email list, your website, your reviews, your database, your customer list. And now you have a huge opportunity to talk directly to your customer base. But why is that so important to talk more direct to your customer base? Well, for me, it gives you a lot of authority and brand building, because what's happening is that the customers that are here are the same customers potentially that are here, but they're talking directly to you, so you can respond quickly, you can research quickly what they want, because then you can relay your own message back to your business strategy and then likewise converse more directly to your customers. It's also going to save you a lot of money. Owning your own assets in terms of a marketing sense is going to only be good for you because it's owned. You're not renting any space. So if you own your own website, it's yours. If you own your Google review, it's yours. If you own Facebook groups and pages, for this instance, they're yours. While yes, you don't control them as you would an email address, it's your community, it's your page, it's your brand that you're building. You don't need to rent space so much anymore, which means the opportunity to market your business effectively is huge. It is huge, and you'll notice that less and less people are looking at print, buying print. That's not saying print is redundant. There's still a print need. It's just print advertising isn't particularly as required for small businesses, because the opportunity lies in the first instance to build your own community, to build these loyal fans, to build advocates of your brand who will then go and tell other potential advocates of your brand, and it spreads and spreads and spreads. So for me, what is marketing? To go back to the beginning, it's about owning your own message. It's about knowing what your brand is, but ultimately knowing the customer group and types for your brand. And also, it's about building trust, value. Stick the customer at the centre of everything, because the customer or potential customer is what matters most. And that, for me, is what modern marketing is. It doesn't need to be biggest budget wins, which is what the old ways were. That way is quite redundant now. Even with the smallest budget, with zero budget, I built a community, a brand, an award-winning brand with no advertising spend. It was a considered approach. It was there for a purpose. It spoke to its customer base, and it got marketed well, and from that got monetized, but delivered ultimately value back to the community and the target market. So, very quick overview of what I think modern marketing means for you guys as smaller businesses. And yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think marketing is? What is marketing to you? And how has it changed in your industry over the past few years? I hope that was useful. Have fun with it, and chat to you soon. Take care.